darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Not going to give it to myself for that. Today I'm going to be playing some World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, continuing to level my Death Knight, and maybe do a little gold farming. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Cheddar's Garden, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see here. No, I don't want to go to Tolbrad. I want to go to Oldham. Alrighty. Loading screens, man. Loading screens suck. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see. Going. Here. Oof. Man, my arm is itchy. Oops. Merca, welcome. Good morning to you too. Alright, let's see. Oh. More tablet fragments. Oh, they've already pulled aggro on that, so... There we go. I
need a target.
Ooh, more tablet fragments. Yippee! These pygmies are annoying. We can get done today.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Hoping to get to 84 today. I'm so close to it.
I can't do that yet.
One thing I'm thinking of doing is removing vape rings as a channel point reward, simply because after doing some research it turns out that I could be losing out on ad revenue by vaping on stream, even though I don't promote it at all. It's just something I do. Apparently it can be an issue for some advertisers, so I'm seriously considering removing that as a channel point reward, and instead of vaping, I don't know, maybe I'll get a fume or something, so that, you know, at least I have the option of doing something that is perfectly safe, perfectly legal, and not at all going to upset any potential people and any potential advertisers. I have to. It's reflex anymore. Come on. See if we could get a hype train going. That'd be awesome.
It's too far away.
I really should pick up skinning, but I have engineering and mining as my professions.
That ability isn't ready yet.
It's not so much the nicotine; it's the habit of picking up the vape, and I don't even vape at a very high nicotine level either. Fairly low level. Come on, you stupid hyena.
That's still recharging.
Stop jumping around.
That spell isn't ready.
Well, that's where the fume comes in, is because the fume, I get the reflex of picking up the thing and hitting the thing without actually vaping. And no, they're not a sponsor. I just like the idea of the product, and I've seen it. I've seen them sponsor so many YouTubers and other content creators. I'm like, maybe there's something to it.
Range. Not ready. I can't do that.
Come on, come on. Yeah, and it's actually spelled F-U-M. The company is F-U-M. And I mean, I think it would be great for like somebody who might be a heavy vapor that has to travel a lot. You can technically, because there's no battery and there's no actual cloud or anything,
That ability
I see no reason why it would be not allowed on a plane, because there's no cloud, there's no battery, you're just sucking unflavored air, essentially. There we go. Alright, 3 more hyenas.
quest complete.
Yes.
I need to get closer.
3 more hyenas and I am good to go. Here we go. Here we go. Stupid hyena jumping around. Stand still. 1 more hyena.
Quest complete.
Yes. MSN. This might be.
Have a good one.
Oh yeah.
See you later. For the Alliance. Be careful. See you around.
Yes. Level 84. That's what's up.
See you later.
Okay. Let's go back up here. Turn in. This quest. I'm thinking on my first break, I'm going to look up that Shaft of the Stars quest. Oh, the 2015 in my name was the year that I first created my Twitch account. I'd just gotten the iPhone 7 and I was playing Asphalt 8 on the iPhone 7 because it was like one of the feature games for the new graphics processor in the iPhone 7. And yeah, as for the Macromaster, that was actually part of my screen name on the old is it on the Upper Deck ones or the old judge forums for the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, because you know you had to have a screen name and for those forums, and I basically played Macrocosm. At the time, my main deck was what I call Malefic Macro Monarch. It's a combination of the Malefic cards from the Bonds Beyond Time movie and Macrocosmos. The idea is that for the Macrocosmos side, you use Macrocosmos and Dimensional Fissure in combination with DD Scout Plane and DD Survivor as tribute fodder for the Monarch monsters. And then on the Malefic side, you use the primarily Malefic Cyber End Dragon and Malefic Stardust Dragon as tribute fodder for the Monarch monsters. And the idea was that I built the deck so that if I'm playing one strategy or the other, game one, I can do what's called shadow siding, where I take my entire side deck, mash it into my main deck, shuffle it up, and appear to pull out however many random cards as I put in. So my opponent doesn't know if I actually side decked or if I just did it to throw them off. And then when they side in cards, when they do their side decking, they side in cards to counteract my Malefic strategy, say, and I've sided in my Macrocosmos strategy, or they side in stuff to counteract Macrocosmos, and I've sided in my Malefics. So I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty competitively. I was very much on the competitive circuit. Monarchs are actually not so much a top-tier strategy anymore. Unfortunately, the game has gotten to the point where it's basically so fast that if you don't have your board set up turn one, you lose, because most end boards these days are just full of Omni negates and summon locks and everything. It's absolutely ridiculous how bad the meta game is these days. doesn't stop me from trying to play. In fact, my main deck right now is Gravekeepers. I know, kind of old school, but my Gravekeepers are built to be anti-meta, essentially. Basically, my Gravekeeper deck is designed to prevent either basically what my Gravekeeper's deck does is I get Necro Valley, Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist, and Hidden Temples of Necro Valley on the field. Or really any Gravekeepers and Necro Valley and Hidden Temples of Necro Valley on the field. And what this does is it prevents either player from special summoning other than Gravekeepers. So great for me because, that's all my deck does is summon Gravekeepers, but bad for the meta because right now in the current meta, all those Omni negates and everything that most hardcore players are railing against or railing for in some cases. Most of those cards are special summon monsters, and so if I can set up, say, Necro Valley Gravekeeper's Heretic, which, as long as Necro Valley's on the field, is unaffected by other cards, and Hidden Temples of Necro Valley, I can stop my opponent from doing any kind of special summoning. Super convenient. However, the main focus is Necro Valley, Hidden Temples of Necro Valley, and Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist. Because Gravekeeper's Supernaturalist stops my opponent from destroying Necro Valley or Gravekeeper Supernaturalist with card effects. And the really Monarchs really got bad around when they were combined with the Frogs for the Frog Narcs, as it were. It was really bad. I cannot tell you how many times I was at tourneys where somebody was playing Frog Narcs and I just could not get in edgewise. Of course, that tourney had other issues such as there were always other issues. Like one tourney I went to, the judge staff were completely inept. They had no idea what they were doing. I don't even think they were qualified to be judges. I don't think they had passed the judge test at all, because they were making judgments that went completely against currently available at the time rulings on cards that, it's like it's a set. I saw a judge at this one tourney at this one store actually make the judgment that yes, Ring of Defense does prevent just the damage to you, not all the damage caused by a particular card. When the commonly available at the time ruling was that Ring of Defense actually prevented all damage. So the idea being that you activate Ring of Destruction, destroy a monster on the field, inflict damage to both players' life points, and then activate Ring of Defense to protect your own life points. But the ruling had been, even though that's how it was played on the show, the ruling was that Ring of Defense negated all the damage from Ring of Destruction, not just damage that would have been done to your life points. So it was a big deal. And then one of the biggest
I don't have a target.
players in the game, I was at a tourney, and I'm not going to name names, but I was at table 2. He was sat at table 1 for the first round of the tournament. First round of the tournament, mind you. And I watched him slip a 50 to his opponent to scoop. And then when I saw a judge, and then the table judge actually caught sight of this, and the player actually slipped a 50 to the judge to not rule against him for cheating, for paying his opponent to scoop. And it's like,
I can't do
oh my god, seriously? And if this was like a locals, agreeing to split prizing in the final round of a locals, or even the top four players of a locals all agreeing to just split the prizing for the tourney equally, that's one thing. But to straight up pay an opponent at a regional qualifier to scoop in round 1, and then pay the judge to look the other way, is just utterly ridiculous. And then I can't tell you how many times I've called a judge over for a slow play ruling just to have my opponent suddenly know what their deck does, and instead of sitting there reading every card, suddenly they're playing like they know every card like the back of their hand. And it's like, dude, seriously? Come on. Where's the... Here we go. Scepter of Osiris. Okay. Do I have Elaborate Disc and Sultan's Staff? Okay, I have the Sultan's Staff, and I have the Elaborate Disc.
Quest complete.
Okay, cool. I guess I don't have to look that up then. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Then I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to run some ads. And then when I come back from break, I will have a quick word from my sponsor, and then we will keep playing. So, turn this in. Pick up that quest, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere, guys. Just making sure I check every single room, because you never know. Motherfucker! Let's see. Nope, can't go that way.
Launch facility, dead ahead. Directly.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. Yeah, let's go in here. We can sell the junk that I can't use. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright. Lookout Tower slash... slash Lighthouse. Just a temporary marker. Alright. Take a quick nap. And I'm dead again. You know what? Let's... I might finish this quest and call it a day. Because I have lab work that... I have labs that need done. I have to go to the...
Assume a more recognizable foe.
Yes. The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed, I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Gotta get comfy because my arm is...
Speak your mind.
Access the lighthouse slash observation tower is by ouch, is by going up to the up through the pillar section. let's do this real quick. Quick word from sponsor. Today's sponsor is W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink. I absolutely love it. You guys will love it too. This particular flavor is Japanese soda. It's essentially the same flavor as Ramune, but surprisingly sweeter because W has no sugar, whereas real Ramune has sugar. So the fact that Japanese soda flavored W has no sugar and tastes sweeter than real Ramune is amazing to me. It's got lots of vitamins and minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries, about 30 servings per tub, comes out to like $1.50 per serving, so way less than your average energy sodas out there. And it's great for you, no artificial dyes or colors, no artificial fillers like maltodextrin or that some other powdered energy drinks will use. If you want to get some for yourself, just head over to w.gg, use my promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout to save 10% on your order and help support the channel. And get yourself some great energy drink. Seriously, I cannot stress enough how much this stuff helps keep me going during streaming, and it really helps get me started streaming in the mornings. Absolutely delicious. All right. One thing I like to do with Japanese soda flavor is I like to add it to seltzer water, and I basically have Ramune. So w.gg, promo code MACRO1. All right, back to the game. Okay, so we pick up this quest as well. Let's go back over here. Okay. I think I missed out on something back there, but that's okay. I want to get back over here. To the one of many pop culture references in World of Warcraft, the Indiana Jones ripoff, Harrison Jones. They basically use Harrison Ford's first name, the actor who plays Indiana Jones, and Jones, the character's last name.
Can I help you? For the Alliance. Be careful.
Alright. Let's complete the quest.
Have a good one. Be careful. You need something? See you around.
I hate these escort quests. Such a pain in the butt. Ooh. Hey, I just got the going down achievement. Yay!
Greetings. For the Alliance.
That is a
Have a good
tough
one.
achievement to get.
See you later.
Because you have to do it in just the right way, and you can't really use any of the fall speed slowing effects, or you don't get
Quest complete.
credit for it. Ooh, another quest.
Can I help you? Be careful. For
Alright.
the Alliance. Have a good one. See you later. See you around. For the Alliance.
Few more.
Have a good one.
I don't have a target. That's still retarded.
What's to do while we're down here? Okay, let me just look around, look around.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Alright,
I can't do
so
that.
these
That
guys
ability isn't ready yet.
are annoying. Alright, how many more of these do I need? I need 7 total of those. Oh shoot, I
That's still retarded.
totally forgot this. Classic doesn't have mass loot, so you literally have to loot every single individual body. Really? How did I pull aggro on that guy? He was all the way over there.
I can't do that.
Whatever. Alright. Look. All the way over there. And as soon as I move, I pull aggro on this. Where the heck did that guy come from?
I can't count that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
That makes no sense at all. I stand still and after looting that thing and
That ability isn't ready yet.
and nothing. As soon as I move, I pull aggro on these guys, and it's not even like I'm pulling aggro on them because I'm near them. Watch, I'll walk right past these guys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I loot this thing.
Quest complete.
Ah, great. Now I have to find pieces of rope. Okay, so the pieces of rope come from these tormented tomb robbers. And in order to get them to pop up, I have to walk near their skeletons on the ground.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet.
Why am I hitting will to survive?
That's still recharging.
That really should not be there. Let's put that there.
I need a target. I can't handle
Alright.
it yet. Not ready. That's still recharging.
Alright, one more skeleton. Ah, there it is. Here we go.
I can't do that yet. Quest complete.
There we go. And just come back over here to Harrison and talk to him.
What can I do for you? See you later. Be careful.
I cannot wait until
See you around. For the
Miss of
Alliance.
Pandaria Classic gets released. I think it's being released in July. Because Miss of Pandaria Classic will bring with it battle pets, and that will thankfully allow for more expedited leveling. As of right now, I can't do heroic dungeons because with 5-bar here, because unfortunately you have to be level 85 to be able to do heroic dungeons, and I'm only level 84.
You need something? See you around. Have a good one. See you around.
Careful now. All right. Cool.
Greetings. See you later. Have a good one. Be careful.
I'm not gonna run all that way. All right. One more orb.
Quest complete.
We come back to Harrison.
You need something? For the Alliance. Be careful. For the Alliance. See you later.
Interesting.
Hey there. Have a good one. See you around.
All right. Alright, well, we're heading back that way anyway because we need to turn and send word to Varys. Ooh, I should probably grab the flight path while I'm over here. Okay. See now, this is where World of Warcraft and Star Wars The Old Republic differ. Star Wars The Old Republic would have full-on voice acting for this scene. was one more quest over here.
You need something? See you later. See you around.
Alright. Let's actually do this in order. Okay. I'm fairly certain that the person I need to speak with is inside the dam. Yep. All right. Okay.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I think what we're gonna do is try and complete this, complete these two quests real quick. I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete them in the next 2 minutes, but I will definitely give it my best try. Because if I could complete it in the next 2 minutes, complete them in the next 2 minutes, then I can avoid having to use my ad break pausing. Let's grab some air real quick.
I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging.
And go below, and we should be finding more of those eggs. Alright. 2 more eggs and we're good to go. 6 more of those still water slitherers. And we're good to go.
I don't have a target. That spell is
And 1 more egg. After this one, 4 more slitherers. Let's get 1 more slither and then
It's too
try and
far
find
away.
that 1 more egg. If I can find that 1 more egg, then I will be good to go.
Not ready yet.
And take my next 5-minute break for more ads. I really hate running ads. I really wish I had a more consistent revenue stream, like my merch, or I wish my merch would come through for me, or bits and other methods of bits, subs, and other methods of income. Really wish my YouTube channel would take off. Alright. I'm going to come over here to the dam real quick. And I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to run some more ads. And then we'll keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
Launch facility. Dead ahead. Directly.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy. No big deal. No big deal at all, because I can just leave this area. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. Alright. Let's do that. I want to go to Grizzly Hills. So, Amber Pine Lodge. And my favorite thing in the world to do.
A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobolds' Ersad shrine to Kyber.
Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. Where it goes from here. It's just astounding. motherfucker!
Travel route is confirmed.
Where I'm heading. There's usually an Imperial medical droid nearby the taxi flight point in some of these forward operating bases. Access the lighthouse slash observation tower is by is by going up through the pillar section. No, I don't want crew skills. Okay, N.
Looks like a simple...
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. And we just need to get 2 more of these slithers taken out. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, 1 more.
Quest complete.
Let me check the warehouse, see if it's showing. No, it's not showing the... For the mage, it's showing the XP and everything, but for some reason, for 5R, it's not. And I'm concerned about that because I really do want to know. I mean, I can look down here and see that I am at 12% of the way to level 85, which I think for this particular, for the Cataclysm expansion, was the max level. Sorry. Seasonal allergies suck. Okay, so I think what I have to do is I think there's a cavern. Way down here.
I can't do that yet.
go ahead and grab that. And let's bring out these guys.
I can't chance that. That's still the charge. I can't chance that.
Yay. That's what the gargoyle and the army of the dead are for. Alright, hopefully I can grab... Alright. We're just going straight up. Oh, for crying out loud. Just give me your vote. Stop sending me on all these ridiculous quests. Ooh, excuse me.
Not ready yet. That's still the charging. That ability isn't ready yet.
I think what I'm gonna do... finish that quest. And then we're gonna Hearthstone back to Stormwind. I'm gonna take care of the inventory stuff. And then I'm going to, once I've taken care of the inventory stuff, I will start doing some dungeon runs for the gold farming. Starting with stockades. Then do dead mines. Then Altar of Atal Hakar. And see where we are from there. go ahead and Hearthstone back to Stormwind real quick. Get my gear repaired because I'm at 92% durability right now.
I buy and trade.
Alright. Okay. Not sure. All right. There we go. And let's just straighten up the inventory.
Have a good one.
I'll go to the transmogrifier later. Okay. 3 and 5 together is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. That's already at single digit gold. Single digit gold. Let's do 14 copper. All right. Let's go to the transmogrifier real quick first. Make sure my gear looks the way it's supposed to. Alright, then come over here. Do a stockades run real quick.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
quality of life thing I wish they would add to Classic is area loot. Would make this go so much faster.
I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet. I can't attack that target.
Haha. Yay. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Oh, man. Ugh.
That spell isn't ready yet.
All right. Here we go.
It's too far away.
Come on. There we go.
I can't cast that yet. I need a not ready. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
All right. 2 more rooms in the elemental wing, and we can go to the
That spell isn't ready yet.
null wing and take care of that stuff. Haha.
have a target. Ah! Oh! That ability isn't ready. I need a target. I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet.
Yes. Hogger just went down.
That's still recharging.
Alright. One more room and we're done here. Alright. Let's get out of here. Go get my gear repaired. Sell off the junk and the soulbound items. Alright, so gear repair first.
Hey there.
And soulbound items. And let's get this all neatly arranged.
See you around.
Okay. I'm gonna take one more 5-minute break, and when I come back, we're going to go do Dead Mines. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. And here's a few ads. No, I don't want crew skills. Okay, N.
Looks like a simple...
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Don't care.
Easy.
Access the lighthouse / observation tower is by ouch is by going up to the up through the pillar section. Nice. Okay. So I'm just looking around, searching for hidden doors.
Follow route is confirmed.
Where I'm heading. There's usually an Imperial medical droid nearby the taxi flight point in some of these forward operating bases. I need to shave. Ooh, Ally of Justice decks. I actually kind of am familiar with this deck. Okay. Alright. If not, maybe they'll bring it back next year. But for right now, it's probably sold out, but it's good. If you haven't tried W yet, you can go to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Get yourself some decent energy drink. Alright. Let's do that. I want to go to Grizzly Hills. So Amber Pine Lodge. And my favorite thing in the world to do. Motherfucker! Show up and have Will Wheaton not discuss that scene, which is a huge scene and says so much for the future of the franchise. You know, where it goes from here. It's just astounding.
Launch facility, dead ahead. Directly.
Don't step in front of me, you dummy.
Assume a more recognizable form.
Yes. The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed, I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Alrighty, we are back for the last time. Let's get this show on the road. Alright. Ooh.
Need help? Be careful.
Fly down to Moonbrook. Alrighty. Sorry. I haven't been sleeping well lately because I had a stomach bug over the weekend, and I've been sleeping on the couch so that I can be sitting more upright when I sleep. I haven't been using my earplugs either, which also helps me sleep, so I'm hoping tonight to be able to actually get some regular sleep. Oh, shoot. I'm not gonna do the pick up any of the ore outside of the dungeon. Gonna leave that for the other people that are coming down the pipe. Yeah, I already did that. But I am gonna pick up the ore that's in the dungeon. Making sure to loot everything that is that can be looted. Because that's the whole point of this run is
I'm out of range.
here we go. Making sure to leave as many of the mining monkeys alone.
I can't cast that yet.
It's not what I wanted to loot, but okay.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
Will pay me handsomely for
I'm out of range.
Not when I've got you all set. The scales have tipped.
There we go. And coincidentally, I'll be done in here just in time for my Hearthstone cooldown to finish.
That spell.
To be finished, and I'll be able to Hearthstone back to Stormwind and not have to fly back.
That's still recharging. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet.
There we go.
I'm That's still recharging. I can't cancel it yet.
There we go.
Weak clock in port 2. Shutting down.
Arclight spanner? Where's my Arclight spanner? Don't tell me I accidentally sold my Arclight spanner. Oh, man. Here we go. Can't believe that chest is still there. Almost done.
That's still recharging. It's too far away.
Right.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready. Feel that chill running up your spine. I can smell your fear. I can't cast that yet. I will rip your heart from your chest. I need a target. Not
One of these days.
until it is too late. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast it. Not ready yet.
Alright. Let's head back to Stormwind. Get my gear repaired. Get the junk and the soulbound items sold. Hopefully figure out what happened to my Arclight spanner. Or I might leave the Arclight spanner issue for next week. Oh yeah, right. Totally forgot.
I supply only the finest goods.
Not sure I have Green Wing Macaw yet or not. So let's go ahead. All right. Looks like I already have Green Wing Macaw. Well, let me check. Yep, I already have a Green Wing Macaw. Okay. $44, so 4 plus 4 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. 72. So 7 plus 2 is 9. Divided by 2 is 4.5. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. Okay. Let's go check the mailbox.
I need to get closer.
Nothing coming in yet. Let's check the bank. Just looking for my Arclight spanner, if I can find it. Looks like I may have accidentally sold it at some point. Huh. Wow. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's
Go with honor, friend.
clean up the inventory. Learn these recipes real quick. Alright. That is going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. Big shout outs to Cheddar's Garden and Murica1911 for swinging by and chatting. I super appreciate it. Big shout out to the regiment veterans out there. Well, all veterans in general. Thank you all for your service. I super appreciate it. And I know you guys appreciate my service, so I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. I think this week I'm actually going to be working on my base and my mine a little bit. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.